Hey Diary, welcome back to the best of games. I mean, the best of journal entries, where we talk about things that we accomplished. Trees. Well, almost, but we did accomplish flora. So there's beautiful flowers growing all over the countryside, and our stats continue to rise beyond. We are now into the GTI. It sounds like a video game, but it isn't. And we almost have everything unlocked. Look at us go. Ooh, what's up? A mother flowers. Look, we have natural plants growing. So now, in theory, we have an unlimited source of plants, which will create oxygen, which hopefully will mean we no longer need oxygen on the planet because we're looking so incredibly green and lush. It's beautiful and I love it. So in today's episode, our goal is to craft a bunch of these things in which we haven't crafted yet. And so I have a handy dandy list next to me, and whilst we craft that, we should accomplish Minor Park 2, which means we can get super alloys and osmium and uranium. So we will have unlimited power. So I nominate that we start with the recycling machine because it looks super fancy and I think it'll fit really good right there. So let's get all the resources we need. Microchip blap. I am now delving into the most precious of resource. I don't think this is gonna last very long. It's so big that it only fits in right in the middle. I mean, recycle blap. How does this work? Does it let us deconstruct super alloys? I don't know. Let's try to throw an iron in there since we have a surplus of iron everywhere. I don't know. What do you do? Yeah, I think that's all it does, is it recycles it. I guess now we do the shredder machine, which is explodey, uranium, osmium, and super. I know we got a osmium. I know we got a uranium. I know we got a super. But what else was it again? Explodey-doo. I don't think we got one of those in here. Fortunately, those are easy to make. And we did it. The shredding machine is now active. And it really wants me to, I guess, have it pointing this way? That's where the arrow is. I like the arrows in the new stuff. It looks nice. Open shredder machine. What does it do? Destroys objects placed inside. Well, we have extra things here, so maybe, like, I dropped a bunch of extra things on the ground, like seeds, because I don't think we need them. It would. Does it give us anything in return? No. Okay. Well, if we run into things where we have too large of inventories, then we're good. The gas boy. This thing's expensive, so it better perform well. I'm gonna be a salty mother flapjack. So we need 3 super, 2 zeolite, and a rod. It's actually the first one that uses our zeolite. So, fingers crossed it has the goodies. Oh, where should I put you? It lets us put it. There's no way. Come on, game. So let's go ahead and just put him right up here. What do you do, brother? Methane. You provide the poop. Explode black. And we are here. But this thing is too big to go anywhere normal, so I don't know if we can have the DNA manipulator on this level. So it's time to go upstairs. Look at us go. Look at us go. And it can only be in these special 4 square ones because it literally will not fit in between. It only What a world. What a world. Where should we put this lonely DNA manipulator? Maybe we should put it here. You know why? Because when we look at the DNA manipulator, we can see the nuclear energies, which is manipulating DNA by itself. I need to figure out. Oh, there's a list. We get multipliers. They're all oxygen multipliers. Oh, they're tree seeds. So basically, we need bark and then one of each type of flower. Oh my Lanta. I want to craft. Which one looks the coolest? That looks kind of like a snake. This looks like a boring normal tree, so I don't like it. This one's got like a nice, like, I don't know, like hosta. Kind of like a hosta. But this one looks legendary. Tree Seed Amora. We don't have plant Volnus, so we can't do that one. But we do have a ton of these Seed Tuskas. So maybe we do a Seed Tuska and we need a mutagen. And I know where we make those, but how? Poop bloopoo. Now we make the bacteria sample. And what else do I need? Just one sulfur. Easy peasy, I has lots of sulfurs. Sulfuric blab. Mutagen blab. We were gonna go with this one. Oh, but this one has, these two have much higher, so Plantorama. I know where we can get one. Yes, flower, give me your body. Thank you. Will it grow back? I don't know. We'll find out later. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 bam. Nice. Start sequencing. Oh, we have to discover each of these trees and it takes time. Why does everything in this game take time? I wonder if we get these back, because if we do, that would be amazing. And we could just speed rush through all the sequencing. Minus this, we need to find plant Volnus, which I imagine would be a plant. Now that we hit the flora stage, that big lava zone back there, normally if we were responsible adults, we would go through this beautiful cave. But we're not. And so we didn't. And now we go down because this has to be where the beautiful plant is. You'll have to forgive me, for the work did call. However, are you a plant? No? Okay. Well, let's go down the hidey hole. I don't remember if we did this or not, but I do know. Oh, there's no way we did this. Oxygen capsules, space food. This is beautiful. Well, I'm gonna loot it and eat it because I don't want to be playing no games. You are a beacon. Can I get you? No. Okay, just some loots in here. Here, loots. Here's the loots. And we got a message. And I don't think anything can be disenchanted. Because I think we are golden gooses. Now, let's read this message. Ickless. I thought I found the perfect meteor crater to build my launch platform, but the visibility is treacherous. There's no way I will be able to send anything from down here. I will try to make another base higher in the crater rim, somewhere near -580, 120. Ooh. We write this down because we are explorers. Hopefully the fog will fade away soon. We gonna take. Oh, baby. And we can see it in the darkness. Well, not now, but we can see you in the darkness. I can't remember if I've been here. It feels so familiar, but these doors are not broken, which would lead me to believe that I haven't been here. Maybe I haven't. What is all this stuff? We got oxygen capsules. We got a little oxygen thing, a little chair. But let's read this, and then we have to go back, and we have to read it. Ickless. How many days did I spend on this planet? I can't tell anymore. Does my family still remember? Okay, Mr. Vroom Vroom. Somebody gotta calm down outside. Does my family still remember me? I miss them so much. I miss everything that is not a red rock at this point. Is someday waiting for me to be back home? Do I really have any chance of getting off of here? I'm doing my best to survive, and I'm getting better and better at it. Maybe some help will come. Maybe they will send a rescue team. There's no way nobody will be looking for us. Looking for me. What if I stayed here forever? I found enough ice to drink, and my crops are getting bigger and bigger. I've successfully set up an energy source with a few solar panels, and for now at least, I have finally a bit of comfort. Could I spend all my life by myself? Do you need company to live? Will I die alone? There's something really strange about this planet. I can't say what it is, but the more I spend time here, the more I want to stay. Nonsense. All right, well, Ickless has kind of lost his Murby marbles. There was beans there. I can't remember if there was something that I looted that I needed to pick up. So we're gonna do, oh, no, here. Oh, we do have that tier 2 miner. And we need 2 iridium rods per one. And if I thunk correctly, this should, with a tier 2, give us what we want, which is Yes! Oh, that's so good. And it's got a humongous inventory, which means osmium. Now we have to go to the super alloy and also to the uranium. And if my brain doth serve me correctly, this is 100% where the door is. And this is also where we found all the super alloys. So, if I ain't a dum-dum head, that will be super alloys. That's golden. That's amazeballs. Oh, and it did turn down our power, so we're gonna have to go get more of those. Oh, this takes 164 energy per mine. No wonder why it killed our energy infrastructure. And I present to you more energy. But will we have enough? I know not. At least until I look here. Okay, yeah, we got 269. We got plenty of energy. Guys, my dreams are complete. Technically, we have an unlimited resource of everything we need in order to craft all the in-game items. And I can even show you where this thing is because I was a little bit wrong. But fortunately, it's easier to find than what I thought. Because if you just go down this little alleyway and blippity blop, and I think I outlined this in another video, so you'll have to forgive me, but sometimes I forget. It's just right behind the aluminum area. So now we have iridium, aluminum, super alloys, osmium, and uranium automated. So like all 5 of the in-game resources. And whilst those are automated, they automatically collect all the old materials too, because it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. So it doesn't only get, friends, I'll show you. It doesn't only get the aluminum if we find a spot that says aluminum. It gives us all the other stuff. And so we basically have unlimited everything now. It just may not be super efficient, but we have unlimited everything. This is the best life. Before we launch the rocket, I just want to point out where we're at with everything. So if we have, okay, oxygen. Okay, we just need to remember 15.5, 60. Yep, okay, let's do it this way. 15.5, 60, 42.5, and 3, and 35. Now let's go. Wow, okay. You don't like what I'm doing, Mr. Planet, do you? But it's too bad. You will have the greens. Because rockets. And somehow this rocket pulls green to you. I don't know how, but seeds. Build it. Build it. Build the glorious seed spreader. Ooh. It's got one of those fancy planties. Now let's get out of here. Let's watch this rocket launch. Look at it go. He's so beautiful. Goodbye, Mr. Rocket. Now, do you trigger an event? I don't know. But it definitely brings the... Oh, I forgot. Was the multiplier oxygen? I don't know, but there's an easy way to figure out. Goodbye, Mr. Rocket. You will be missed. I thank you for your generous service. So it's just a production of how much we have. And that's it. So, that's awesome. And so we've pretty much accomplished everything we wanted to accomplish today. We are very, very close to the nuclear fusion generator. And so for the end of this episode, I would like to go and see what this takes to build, because that could kind of set us up for next episode where we get ready to finish some of these last little things, you know? And we are on the last percentage of the heats before we get the nuclear fusion generator. And I really hope this gives us lots of energy, because we got lots of things to build, lots of things to craft. Actually, not that many, but I want energies. Okay, it's unlocked. Now, we go back into it. 18,000 energy whoppers a second versus 300. Oh, that thing is probably incredibly expensive. Okay, so we have 5 pulsar quartz and 4 super. We might be able to do that now. Where you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I lied. We don't got enough. Without further ado, I'm gonna shove my filthy little cake hole. But remember, liking, commenting, and subscribing are great tools for you to let me know what you like, didn't like, and what you want to see next. Well, which is definitely gonna be more energy balls, because we got the purple energy boy now. We gonna make it happen, capping our energy island. But listen, I'm getting carried away. I apologize, but we have DNA now. But remember, liking, commenting, subscribing. Great tools for you to get in touch with me. Let me know what you liked, didn't like, and what you want to see next. We coded that mother flapjack. And remember, I love you guys, and we will see you next time. A doodles.